Okay, we're back with Game 4 of AOL Destroyers Winter Tournament 2020. Game 3, we saw Dixon turn the tables on Gaboo. Gaboo went Zeus against Dixon's Thor, and it turned out he had very bad fish, and Dixon had excellent fish. So Dixon took the water, and Gaboo just let him take the water. He didn't build any boats at all, and decided to do a land rush, and did not pay off for him at all, and Dixon took the win fairly easily and fairly quickly. So let's get into Game 4. Alright, we've got Alfheim here. Now, Alfheim is a land map. Just have a look at it here. As you can see, there's a few forests around. There's 3 town centers each for the players. And just looking at that town center here for Gaboo in the red, it's very far forward, so we'll look at that in a minute. But Alfheim usually has a fair bit of hunt on it, but sometimes it doesn't. So we'll just check out. We've got 3 down here. So there's not that much hunt here for either player, so it's not a really high hunt map. So we'll probably see them go farms in around a heroic age or something like that. Okay, so Dixon's gone with Isis here. The restrictions are all off for Game 4. We don't have to choose Norse. We don't have to have a snow map. Gaboo, he's decided to stick with Norse, or go back to Norse rather, after Game 3, and he's back with Loki. See Gaboo there scouting a couple of those gold mines there. Dixon's gone to his back hunt immediately, and he's got the Pharaoh there empowering the granary.
Grig.
And Gaboo here has gone, he must have seen these, but he's gone fairly far forward to get on these bears. He's also got some deer here by the look of it. I see Spy being cast by Gaboo here on one of the villages. And we see Dixon's base, he's got fairly nice town centres. If you have a look, they're very well back in his base. Having a look, Gaboo's got a nice town centre back here, but this one here is going to cause him some real problems if he doesn't go out and secure this area here. If he's stuck at 4 town centres to 2, then he's going to be in a lot of pain very quickly. Now, it's not all that bad for him, because if he can secure this town centre, he also gets these two golds here, which look to be Dixon's, or at least one of them is Dixon's. So if he can secure that, then that might work in his favour. As far as his own gold goes, he's got safe gold back here, one in his base, of course. This gold mine, if he can grab that town centre, will be very well protected as well. All he has to do is wall off here, and a wall here. He's got his tower there. Dixon's gold, however, is not as good. He's got one in his base here. He's got one forward here and one forward here, which he I don't know if he's seen or not. Has he seen those? Yes, he has scattered one. So we see Gaboo going up for SETI here. And that's going to give him the line he's taken through the whole tournament here, which is the healing spring and the flaming weapons through Braggy, and then he's gone the Nidhogg, so we'll probably see that from him again. Dixon is going up Bast. So Bast here, he'll probably be going for an Ancestors Eclipse here, I would say. And then we'll decide what he gets here, whether he goes for the Thoth, the Book of Thoth, or he goes with the Son of Osiris. So early on we've got hunting dogs for Gaboo, and we've got pickaxe out already.
Rig.
Dixon's gone for hunting dogs, and he's also decided to fatten up those cows that he's brought back to his base here. He's got quite a few of them there, as you can see. Whereas Gaboo hasn't got quite as many. Alright, so Dixon's got that third town centre of Gaboo's there scattered pretty well. He scattered the left-hand side of the map fairly well, but he hasn't really got a view of this side yet. Gaboo, he's scouting. He's got that spy power in the base there, but he has not scouted much at all either on this side. So both players a bit lopsided on their scouting. He has got vision of these gold mines of Dixon's here, so he will know that they're fairly far forward. We see both players getting some army out. Well, at least Gaboo's got some army out already. Dixon's building some barracks here. And we see Gaboo going back for those rocks down the back there. At this point he's just trying to get a bit of extra favour up here, so he can build some myth units. And see if he can spawn some myth units as well. Dixon's got some axemen out.
Yo.
Gaboo's going back there and he scattered that gold mine out. He's also seeing the relic here, which is the tail of Cerberus. Myth units use their special attacks more often. That could be handy for him. Dwarven calipers, siege weapons cheaper. Got the boots of kick everything down here, which would be very nice for Loki. But I do not know if he has scouted that. No, he hasn't scouted that yet. He hasn't scouted either of those relics. Prosperity down for Dixon. Just have a look at this last relic here. Mithril Horseshoes improves cavalry speed. Now that might be nice for Dixon there, and it's fairly close to his base. Some more Hersa coming in here for Gaboo. Well, he's put that prosperity down there because he's got so many villagers here on this gold mine. But after that gold mine's exhausted, he's going to have to to get out and get this one, so he's aware of that, I would say, and he's getting as much gold as he can early on. Got a little bit of a skirmish here. More hearse are coming in around the back, looking for some opportunities to raid. I don't think he can get in there. Dixon's gone up into the heroic age fairly quickly here through Nephthys. So he will have the Ancestors Eclipse, and he will probably get funeral rites here as well for damage against myth units. And once he gets that, you'll see the priest top here turn black. So Dixon has recognised that he's going to need that gold fairly soon, and he's gone out and he's going to build a Migdol here. And Gabbo's probably got sight of that as well. Yep, he's in there and he can see what's going on there. So he's going to try and put a stop to that. He's got a nice spawn there. Ironharger. The Ironharger myth unit, slowly moving unit that can boost morale with a horn blast. So that's like a little mini flaming weapons there for him. You can see the orange surrounding his units there. So he's managed to drive off the army, but the Migdol is up. So I don't know if he's got enough units there to take that down. Especially now that army's coming back. So he's going to have to retreat. Gaboo's onto his gold here. He probably should need a wall here down here, just to be safe. Oh, we've got the Ancestors Eclipse going off down here on this gold line. He's got vision of it from that obelisk. But Gabbo's got his Hersa coming in down here. So he's lost 1, 2, 3. I think 4 dwarves he lost there. So it's not all that bad for Gabbo. He managed to get down there and stop that fairly quickly.
Skipan?
So that's pretty bad news for Gabbo. The Dixon's managed to consolidate that area and gain a foothold here. He's got his main army coming up here. He should be able to drive off those. Yeah, so Dixon's managed to consolidate at least this gold mine. So Gabbo's going to have to go out and get this town centre fairly soon, or he's going to be in trouble. If Dixon manages to block that area off there, then it's going to be a very, very hard time for Gabbo. You see he's got a wall up here now, so he's pretty much secured that gold. He's got another wall going up here. But Dixon's managed to push off the early raids from Gabbo. Again, he did that last game, and that paid off for him. He's got units coming in down here. They're going to be stopped by that wall.
Skipan?
Gaboo only with pickaxe still. Dixon has got hand axe and pickaxe. Okay, so Gabbo is up braggy now. He's moving forward over
Yo.
here. Not sure what he's doing there. He's already scouted that area. Perhaps he was checking for if Dixon was on the gold there. He could really push in here if he wants. He's got flaming weapons now. But he wouldn't want to use it just yet. Let's just see if he can get a few of these villagers here. There's a nice spawn for him there. Dixon's returned with his army. He's got medium axemen here.
Yo.
Neither player's got any army upgrades just yet. He's going to lose that Einhager there. Alright, so Gaboo has decided to get into this into these aurochs here himself. I think he was just checking if... Oh, here's Dixon arrived with some chariot archers. And he's gonna spoil Gaboo's plans there. Quite sure if we have a look at Dixon here, if he had line of sight on that before, so I wonder. Anyway,
Enito and we
we get quite a sizable army here from Dixon. Still no upgrades. Got Gaboo taking this town centre here. Dixon not sending his army in yet. He's decided to hang back and he's just going to let Gaboo take that. I'm not sure is wise, because now that Gaboo's got this area secured, he can have this hunt secured here and these two gold mines. Now Gaboo's choice is to either push in here
And
in this area. Dixon's got another mid-dole up already, and then siege works going up as well. 2 siege works. Now Gaboo is on the berries still, which is not the best, because as we can see here, berries a very slow gather rate, whereas his hunt is 111. I'm not sure, he's still got this aurochs down here and he's got hunt up here, so he should be going after that. And he's decided he wants to push in on this side. Dixon's got his army here. As you can see, we've got funeral rites up from these guys. I'll just have a look at Gaboo's section here. He's got flaming weapons and he can use that Nidhogg now if he wants. If he decides to use that, get that Nidhogg out and go with the flaming weapons, he could really push in through here and do some real damage to Dixon. Yeah, he really should be getting onto farms down here. If he's got enough, he's got plenty of timber down there to build farms, but he's still got the hunt left as well, so I'm not quite sure what he's doing on the berries there. So he's got a fire giant out now. Well, he's on a bit of hunt here, so he might be moving his villagers up to hunt shortly. Now he's got the Nidhogg out now, so we'll probably see him. He's building up quite a few military buildings. We'll probably see him push through here with flaming weapons soon. He's got his Nidhogg over here. See if he can take out a few of these villagers here, gold villagers. We see those priests with funeral rites. They're absolutely doing a number on this Nidhogg. Look at that. He's lost half his hit points just getting back home. He wants to keep his Nidhogg away from those units if he can. He's looking pretty good here, Gaboo, right now. If he uses his flaming weapons here, he could just wipe out Dixon's army here. Dixon's got heavy chariots. Still no upgrades here, armor upgrades. Those heavy chariots have got improved hack damage and pierce damage, so Gaboo's just been wiped out here. I'm not sure why he didn't use that flaming weapons. Dixon's got some mercenaries out. Gaboo's going to have to retreat here. He's got those priests that are going to just decimate those fire giants if he leaves them in there. Gaboo's... He's hurting for army at the moment. He's just moved those villagers off the berries. And he's gone to the chickens, which is strange. Again, he should be onto his hunt, or at least building farms. So now we've got Dixon pushing in here. He wants to be careful with that Nidhogg. Dixon's still got quite a few of these priests with funeral rites. As you can see here, increases the priest and pharaoh damage against myth units. And that also affects the Nidhogg here. So Dixon has got the advantage of being able to push in units from these Migdols here across this army this way. I wonder if still no flaming weapons from Gaboo. I wonder if he's had some trouble with that, or he's just forgotten about it completely. Dixon's going to be able to take out these forward military buildings here, and that's going to leave Dixon with the opportunity to push in through and take out this town centre. And Gaboo just hasn't got enough units here.
Skipan?
He's fairly low on wood and he's fairly low on food as well. Dixon needs to focus those priests on that Nidhogg there. Gaboo's getting a little bit of a build up here of his army. At this point, Dixon's got his siege towers in, they can tank a lot of damage. And he's got the elephants coming out as well. So finally we've got flaming weapons from Gaboo, but he's got just not enough army here to take advantage of it. He's only got throwing axemen. We see his fire giants falling quickly to those priests. Gaboo's really got nothing to take out those priests there. I think Dixon's getting the upper hand here. It's getting out of control for Gaboo. He's lost his Nidhogg there as well. Yeah, Dixon's really pushing in forward now. He's going to be able to take out all these military buildings. Gaboo's only got 3 on food at the moment. Yeah. Dixon building a Migdol stronghold there, and he was just going to push right through into that town centre. So I think Gaboo there had some very strange choices. He only just started building farms there, and he's got
Point.
dwarves on those, which isn't ideal.
Yo.
He still had this this hunt up here, which he left untouched.
Yo.
Like he finally sent a few of these up here to get one of those aurochs. He's still got the aurochs down here, and yet he exhausted these berries here, and then went on to chickens. I think he did all right here. He secured that town centre there. He just didn't use that flaming weapons for some reason. I think if he had have used it at the point where he was pushing in here with all those Hassa, he could have possibly taken down this town centre here and really cut off Dixon. As we can see, Dixon's got a trade route set up here, and he would have cut right into the middle of that. So anyway, that's the game, I suppose. Let's have a look at the post game here. Yeah, the food is fairly poor for Gabbo there, and there's not much excuse for it. They both had very similar amount of food, and it's not like there was any pressure on his food either. So yeah, he's just had a better echo overall, hasn't he? Just better macro all around there. Military count is fairly even, and I think if Gabbo was going to win this match, I think he had to use that flaming weapons a bit earlier, and it would have looked a bit different there. And he's very slow up to heroic age there. Yeah, look at that population there. Let's have a look at the civilian units. Yeah, see, from this point forward, he just didn't have enough echo, did he? He was just able to build a bigger army. There we go, that's game 4. So we'll be looking to head back into game 5. And that's 2 games apiece. See you next time.